Hernandez Quesada. Ms. Diana is wearing the traditional dress of China Poblana. This dress represents the city of Puebla, Mexico. It is where the Battle of Puebla occurred in May of 1862, when the Mexican army declared victory over the French. This is the significance of Cinco de Mayo. The traditional dress of China Poblana consists of a highly decorated shawl, blouse, and slippers. The typical short sleeve blouse is embroidered with bright sequins. The slippers are covered in a green or red silk, and the skirt has two sections. The upper part of the dress is decorated in a green silk, and the lower part is usually embroidered with flowers, birds, butterflies, and such. This China Poblana dress is actually a patriotic style showcasing the eagle, which is an emblem of the Mexican flag. Thank you, Diana. Up next, we have Angeles Peña as the traditional charra. A charra or charro outfit is a suit style of dress originated in Mexico and based on the clothing of a type of horseman, the charro. Again, in this case, the charra. This style of clothing is often associated with a charreada, a type of rodeo in Mexico. Mariachi music performers, Mexican history, and various celebrations of festivals. The charro outfit is one that is associated with Mexican culture around the world. It is seen as a national emblem and a way to express personal pride in Mexican heritage. Charro outfits can be worn by men or women and have various levels of formality, from workwear to very expensive formal attire. The outfit consists of a tight decorated pant or a long skirt, a short jacket, silk ties, and are often worn with a wide-brimmed sombrero and other accessories appropriate for the outfit. Thank you, Angelas. Speaking of the Mexican sombrero, Carlos Robles is modeling a MACU. Carlos Robles is modeling a MACU red-inspired sombrero, charro. Sombreros come from the Mexican word sombra, meaning shade, and is meant to provide just that. The climate in various parts of Mexico is extremely hot, and strong sunlight is very common. European hats were just not effective in blocking the sun, so Mexican workers who worked outside created the sombrero. The sombrero is made wide enough to protect the heat, neck, and shoulders. The rim of the hat is upturned to keep the water off when riding and herding cattle. There are different variations of sombreros that are worn for different purposes. Farmers wear less formal sombreros made from straw, while many prestigious sombreros are made of plush felt with special embroidery and decorations to match the charro outfit. Thank you, Carlos. Up next, we have Belle Sanon, representing the Republic of Haiti, which has a unique and vibrant culture. It once hailed as the Pearl of Antilles for being the wealthiest colony in the world. There it is. Sorry, guys. This small Latin American island tells a story of slaves enduring resistance to some of the most dominant forces abroad. In 1804, Haiti became the first free black republic and the second post-colonial country in the Americas. However, the days of being the wealthiest colony have since passed. Although Haiti may have gone through struggles, they are still persevering. Haiti is a proud nation, rich in heritage and spirituality. How they have been able to not only survive but thrive is a testament to how the Haitian people have come together to rebuild, create new families, and care for one another. Thank you, Belle. Up next, we have Leslie Gonzalez representing, is she here? Guatemala. Leslie is wearing a traditional huipil, which is a common traditional garment worn by indigenous women from the central Mexico to Central American region. This is a traditional shela traje from the city of Quetzaltenango, or Shelu, which was its original Mayan name prior to the Spanish conquest. This Mayan-inspired traditional dress derives from the second most important city and populated city in Guatemala. The skirts are made of natural wool in black and white colors. Traditional huipilis were made from cotton and agave fibers. Cochinal, seashells, indigo from certain tree barks, and coffees were used to dye to make the colored threads. Thank you so much. Kelly Pedraza is representing the state of Jalisco, Mexico. Kelly is wearing the most typical version of the Jalisco dress, which is called the parcel outfit, traje de parcel. It has a very wide skirt in various colors, such as red, pink, yellow, or blue. The dress is normally made from one flounder, and the blouse uses the same fabric, also with flounders, wide sleeves, and with a high neck. It can be made in one or two pieces, a skirt and a blouse. The fabric for the dress must be opaque in parquel and manta, which are cotton fabrics. There is a special design for the hair dress with a braid and colorful ribbons making the bow. Thank you, Kelly. Evelyn Lopez Gonzalez is representing Venezuela. This dress of Venezuela has a long skirt to the knees with a beautiful pattern, some from armor and silk. In general, women use it with espadrillas on their heads, a headdress of different flowers and colors. It is used to dance joropo, fashion shows, singing contests, plains shows, and amongst others. The suit consists of very colorful, flowery, two-piece fabric, the tricolor of printed short sleeve blouse with a ruffled tray neck and a skirt, also printed, which depends on the region, falling to the ankles or worn to the knees. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Mercy is representing Colombia. She also has, this dress actually is inspired by the Colombian flag of red, yellow, and blue. This Colombian attire is also traditionally fallen to the ankles, with a shirt typically worn off the shoulders. And the headpiece consists of just flowers that adorn the head. Thank you so much, Mercy. I believe my last one is Paola Hernandez. So good. Paola is representing Panama. She is wearing a Panamanian pollera. These originated in the central provinces of the country. The outfit consists of a handmade skirt and shirt. They come in all different colors, variations, and designs. Each pollera coincides with its specific dance. The tembleques, which is her headpiece, is a small sample of the elaborate designs that come with the tembleque. They are traditionally huge and wrap around the entire head. If you've never seen a tembleque, they're a sight to see. This tembleque adorns and adds the luxurious look to the Panamanian attire. Thank you, Paola. And outside you will see Sozan Frotan, who is a first-year student, as well as Miriam from Afghanistan, and they also will be wearing their traditional attire. So please feel free to stop by, visit with them, and ask them about their beautiful outfits. Thank you.
Can we also give it up for Erica for putting all that together? Honestly, I'm super offended I wasn't asked to be a part of that. I'm just kidding. This is like super last minute. Hello, MACU Visit students. If you're wondering, my name's Kevin. I'm the campus pastor. And if you're wondering if I dress like this every day, I do. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to ask our students who are going to speak about their culture to take their seats. I'm super excited about this next part. We have some students either by video or with this microphone going to tell you a little bit about their culture. We have such a wealth of diversity on campus, and it's incredible. And so before we start the first video, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my culture. I'm first generation American, which are some of you in this room. My mom is from Japan, actually from the city Akira is from, Yokohama. My dad is from the Philippines, and but really everyone in Oklahoma just thinks I'm Native American or Mexican, which is fine. I'd be honored. But yeah, fun fact, my mom always told me growing up that the Japanese side of our family came from a lineage of samurai, and I was like, this just sounds like one of those things that, I don't know, that families want to believe. And she said our family crest was a crane. It's the Mori clan. And so 2 years ago, I just looked up samurai clans, and each one had their crest, and I saw the Mori clan was on there, and it was a crane. So I was told that the Mori clan, the side my mom is from, they're part of the Imperial Samurai Guard, so they protected the emperor back in the day, which I think is pretty cool, right? Yeah. So we're going to get started with the first video, and this is Akira. Oh, we have a video of you.
こんにちは。私はアキラです。Hi, my name is Akira. I'm from Yokohama. Yokohama is a big city and near Tokyo. Tokyo is also a big city. There's so many big train. There's so many train. There's so many high buildings. There's so many people. Japanese people is nice, I think, but they are shy more than American people or other countries people. So we can go to the beach and we can do ski, snowboard. We can do hiking. Japanese school have English class, so we have to take a English class. I want to say karage. Karage is like a chicken, but people don't know about the karage. So I have to say sushi. Japanese sushi is 10 of 10. Here, sushi is 7 of 10. Japan is my home. MACU is my home. I love MACU.
Thank you. Arigato. Arigato.
Hello everybody, my name is Mario Delifrane, and if anybody knows, well, I'm half Greek, half Italian, but born in North America from Canada. And growing up, culture has been a major part in my upbringing. So from my mom's side, the Greek side was always, Christmas, Easter, it was always very big. And on the Italian side, my father's side was pretty much the same thing. So let's say we had Easter on, the Catholic Easter was, I'm not sure when it was, but the Greek one was always right after. So we would celebrate both together. So it was quite fun. Major differences from the US and Canada. There's not much of a main difference because the food's the same. So I'm quite used to it, but I guess the others have something else to say. Thanks.
And you just come together and meet your neighbors, the people who live in your village. I really like the bread. We have different kinds of bread and they're way better than American bread. Schnitzel is like fried chicken steaks kind of, but out of pork. And you usually eat it with fries or potatoes, like other kind of potatoes. Especially here, like the people are way more open, kind, and helpful. I think in Germany you just pass other people, you don't really say hi, you don't really recognize other people, and here you're just really open, helpful, and you're really interested in the people. Germany is home and MACU is home.
Hola a todos. My name is Carlos, and like everybody knows, or I think, I'm from Mexico. When I came here from Mexico, everything was like new for me because everything has a new culture. It was like a lot of cultures in the same country because we are multicultural here in United States. So what I love about here is the people, how people can communicate like well, because Mexico is like more like that, but it's more friendly. So sometimes that's why I miss about Mexico every day. Like people can talk with everyone, and there's not gonna be like a lot of competition in life. And then what I love about here is that you can have a lot of opportunities too. Like we came from another place, and then we are like trying to like struggling at least, and then right here we get like more opportunities to succeed in life, and like people like Erika like helped me like come here to the school, and other type of people like that. That's why we love to be in this country because it's like freedom. So that's what I love about America. And then every day that I'm waking up, I'm trying to do the best for my family there in Mexico, because for me the important thing of my culture is become family. Family is one of the strongest things that I believe is like for Mexican people, friendly, family, and like if you need something, you can talk with me, I can talk with you, and then we can become friends, and that's it. But that's how I represent my culture.
Hola, my name is Cedric Morales. There's a meal called pozole. It's like a soup. I don't know if you've tried it. So the Day of the Dead, it's a Mexican celebration. Actually, I think it's only Mexican, but I think it's a very beautiful celebration. It gets celebrated in the 1st and 2nd of November. And basically it's all about celebrating the dead, but or seeing the dead from a different perspective. But something that I like is visiting like close villages to my city, like of course smaller, they're not even cities, but like they're called, like the translation would be magical villages. So it's just like small villages with beautiful architecture, and some of them have, I don't know, murals, pyramids. I don't know. Some of them even have beach. I don't know. There are like 200 of them around Mexico. Mexico City is home. MACU is home.
Bonjour tout le monde, nom c'est Belsano. That means good morning everyone, my name is Belsanin. And I'm representing Haiti. It means the land of the mountains. One of the, three of the things that I loved, okay, so yeah, my family is from Haiti and I was born here in America. But the things that I love, there's gonna be three, is the food. I would say di jonjon is basically black mushroom rice. It's really, really good. Pickles is a very spicy that you can put on with fried plantains, chicken, and rice. And I forgot Haitian patties. Pate haïtien. That is my favorite. And then I would have to say the next is culture. The Haitian culture is so beautiful. I know there's always these sidebars that's gonna say Haiti is this and Haiti is that. No, Haiti is so beautiful. The people are amazing. The language is beautiful. And on May 18th, we celebrate Independence Day because we were the first Black-led republic to fight for independence, and we won. So that's something to be proud of. And in places like Miami, because that's where I'm from, it's just so amazing. We just celebrate and we just hug on each other and make amazing food. And then the third would have to be the island. The island is so beautiful. It's one of the top things for tourists. Although I never been there, but my mom tells me the stories about Haiti and the mountains and the beaches that you could see the ground. That's good water. So all that beautiful stuff. So yeah, I'm from Haiti, and thank you so much.
You did good. You did good.
Hola, my name is Diego Real and I'm from Spain. So one of the big differences that I felt is mainly the time difference, because here we have lunch at 11:30, maybe 12. In Spain, the normal time to have lunch is 2 or 3 p.m. and then dinner is at 9 or 9:30 p.m. So we're used to after lunch. After lunch when you're we actually sleep, and we call it siesta. Paella, maybe jamón, croquetas, tortilla de patata. We will have rice, then we will have some shrimps, some seafood. It's very good. It's very good. Where I'm from, Valencia, we have a thing called fallas, where there are different people. They build statues, monuments, I don't know, and it's a whole week of just party celebration. And at the end, in the last day, we burn them to the ground. I feel like if you don't go to Madrid, that's the capital, you should go to anywhere on the beach. You can go to the north, Barcelona, Valencia, to the south. It's everywhere in the beach is good. Valencia, Ibiza, that East Zone is the best, I think. Spain is home, MACU is home.
Hi guys, my name is Kaylin. I'm from Houston, Texas. A shout. You might not like it, but horns up. Horns up. So I am from the U.S. I am representing African Americans. Some of my favorite things about my culture, let me show you, is actually so our black cinema. It's so interesting. We usually have a lot of different funny things. I put up some Disney, some Medea, some stuff that's coming out, The Little Mermaid. Honestly, I felt like we know a lot about our black culture and history. So I tried to put up some things that we all know and enjoy, like the Proud Family and everything. I also love our food, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, so we have like fried chicken, we have like banana pudding, we have y'all know. Have y'all ever been to Mama E's? Y'all should go to Mama E's. Anyways, next up. I love our black creativity. Some people label it as ghetto. I label it as creative. This is our culture. This is us. Don't make fun of us. We love it. We love our nails. We love our gold teeth. We love our crazy hair. We love it all. We are African Americans and we have a voice and we are here.
Okay, Kaylin.
Moi, my name is George and I'm from Finland. My favorite Finnish food is probably creamy salmon soup.
What is that?
Salmon, the fish. Food is, I personally like more the Finnish food. When you go on to Uber Eats, you only see unhealthy stuff. You can't even order healthy food here. Like the Texas culture, you can see it a bit in the Oklahoma too, and that's not that common in Finland. Maybe like all the cowboys and I don't know, like the cowboy boots and the big belts and hats and stuff. So in Finland we have mandatory military for every single male that's over 18. So I served in the military for 6 months. Yeah, and I got lucky. Usually you have to serve for 1 year, but due to me being an athlete, I got off in 6 months. It's really cold in Finland. I haven't yet experienced the Oklahoma winter, but I think it's a lot. I think I'm good. I don't know if you're familiar with the Northern Lights. You can see in the sky. Yeah, it's very common in the northern. It's nice. It's hard to capture it like on pictures too with a phone. So like you have the memories in your head basically. Finland is home and MACU is home.
Hey, my name is Makai Anibo, and I'm mad nervous right now. My dad is Nigerian, which is the west coast of Africa, and my mom is African American. I think basically the thing that stands out a lot about Nigerians is we're always late. Like even for like, I don't think I'm ever on time for any of my classes, and even when Pastor Kevin sent me the text saying, okay, this is the things you need to do. I just now read the last part of it, and he's like, you should send a slideshow. So I'm sorry, I don't have one. Also, and then for as far as being late, that's for everything. You could be late for your own wedding. You could be late for your best friend's wedding. It doesn't matter. And then also, I think the thing that I like about Nigerians is they're real. You know, they keep it a buck with you. Some people would say it's rude, but we're blunt. So like, if I'm like, do I look good in this shirt? They're like, nah, bro, that green is not your color. You know, and it just, you don't have to guess what people are thinking. That's, I feel like, a very big thing that I had to get used to is you have to guess what people are thinking because they'll be like, oh, you look good, and they don't think you look good at all. And I think also a lot of other people would call Nigerians cocky, but I would like to say they're confident. Like if you know if a Nigerian is there, you're gonna know. Other people, they'll just like come in like head down, but a Nigerian is gonna like, hey, how far? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what's up? How far is like, what's up? What's going on? And I got mad love for my people because if they love you, you know they love you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, I wouldn't say we're the most expressive people, but if they love you, you know they got you. If you pull up at their house, they're not going to ask you how long you going to be here for. They're just going to let you come in. They're going to give you something to eat. And my name's Makani Bo, and MACU's home, and Nigeria's home, I guess.
get summer and everything is not that hot, or like almost cloudy every day. Rain as well a lot. So it's kind of cloudy all year and all that. So in here in summer, I heard that Oklahoma was pretty hot, pretty warm. So, and I mean, I enjoy it. I don't mind at all. So I would rather be dressing in short t-shirts and sweater. So for example, in every 2 months we get like a 2 weeks break, and it's like that all year. So for example, in winter, instead of getting a month, we get 2 weeks. But later on in February, we get also 2 weeks instead of being in the full semester. It's not really French, but it's Italian. I like pasta. I like the pasta with chicken or shrimp and all those kind of flavor. But we do have a lot of pasta in France, so that's what I don't mind eating that all day. But also like French bakery, like I know we're famous for that, like for the breakfast and everything, the croissant, for example. Depending on what obviously you like to do, but I think the most common one are the Eiffel Tower, obviously, the big street, the Champs-Élysées, like where is the main stores and all those places. There is the Louvre, the museum, really nice to visit. Paris is my home. MACU is my home as well.
Hi, good morning everybody. My name is Emanuele, but many United States, so it's easier for everybody. Me personally, I come from Milan, in Italy, the city of the fashion. So we have like Gucci, Valentino, and whatever else. It's also the city of the fast cars, Lamborghinis and Ferraris. I don't know what you prefer, but me personally, a Ferrari, it's better. And then we are super famous also for our architecture. We have like the Colosseum, we see the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, Venice, that's San Mark Square, Milan Dome, Cathedral, where I come from, and the Tower of Pisa. It's not very straight, the Tower of Pisa, but it's very fine as well. So. And then we are famous for our art. Here we can see one Raffaello, one Leonardo da Vinci, one Michelangelo, and one Caravaggio. We have in our library a copy of the second one, the Leonardo da Vinci. In Milan, where I come from, we have the original one. So I invite you to come visiting that one as well. These are our cars. We also have Maseratis and Paganis. So the Maserati and Paganis are kind as well. And this one is a funny sketch, because in Italy we used to say the Ferrari effect. Whenever you see a Ferrari, you say, wow. And the Disney did it as well. So. This one is our fashion again. So we also have Moschino, Prada, Versace, and the Milan Fashion Week. It takes place in my city. I've been once, personally, to see it. And it's very nice, though it's very expensive as well. So, and this one is our capital city, which is Rome, and Rome is famous all over the world. It's also they also host Vatican City, so the Christian basis and the city that guards the Christianity all over the world. And Milan is home, Italy is home, and MACU is home for me as well.
Hello, Salam Alaikum. I'm Sosan Furutan. I'm from Afghanistan. So it's the big one that for now the girl can't go to the school, and in here the girl can. My favorite food is mantu and bologna. So we make bologna with leek and flour. The Afghani foods, for making the Afghani foods, it takes a lot of times, and for the Americans foods, it takes just a minute.
Do you like the fast food?
Not too much. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the clothes. It's a traditional clothes. We design it something like historical things and something old things. Oh, and also I have to mention it. We make samanak in the Nauruz in the New Year's. Yeah, and we all girls come together and make a samanak. It's a big pot, and we stand in front of the pots, and we make it together. Afghanistan is home. MACU is home.
All right, guys. My name is Juan. So I am from Colombia, not Colombia. Please don't confuse it. It was with an O, not with a U. So I'm gonna show you my favorite things about Colombia. First thing, my dog. I love my dog. If you go to Colombia, you need to go to know him. And now in the real note, Colombia has beautiful landscapes. So these are just a few pictures about the things that you can find in Colombia. In Colombia, you get to see beaches, you get to see mountains, you get to see, like, in the city, you get to see all the mountains, all the trees, and all of it. So it's really pretty. The other thing I love about Colombia is the people. Like, we love to celebrate. We're always happy, and we just enjoy life. Actually, like, Colombia is one of the countries with more holidays in the world, so we just love it. And then the last thing I like about Colombia is, like, sometimes, like, people, when they hear about Colombia, they hear, like, about this past, about, like, for example, Pablo Escobar, and about, like, these bad situations that Colombia are in. And even though, like, with all these negative things, we always tend to have great stories about people that make it really big and stuff like that. So I really enjoy how people go big in Colombia, you know? And then, just to finish and to wrap up, Pastor Kevin also told me to share a little bit about, like, how MACU has impacted me here as an international. And definitely MACU has impacted me a lot. Like, even for me to be in front of a stage is a big impact in my life. But the one thing I really want to focus about is just, like, how MACU helped me with my faith and my relationship with God. Of course, it's not, like, surprising that a Christian faculty helped me with my faith, but anyways, I think as international, I used to be, like, with this excuse about, like, oh, I'm international. I was raised on a Catholic church, so I was, like, on my thought of, like, I don't really belong to, like, Christianity or stuff like that. So it was, like, through the years and, like, after arriving to MACU that I was, like, I started understanding, like, human beings, we are composed, like, between, like, or we are built between, like, a physical, emotional, and spiritual elements. Like, we as humans, we need all those three things. And I believe, like, physical and mental, I was kind of in that path, but I never believed, like, okay, I'm not really checking the things with the spiritual. So I give it a try. I was like, you know what? What do I get to lose? I will just try and see what happens. So I started reading my Bible. I started, like, to get to learn more about Christian, learn more about God. And guys, like, things actually change. Like, you start noticing, like, a lot of things. Whenever you, like, start trusting and, like, start checking that thing over there, things really change. And like I said, you start being more grateful about life. You start seeing all the positive things, even on the really negative things. So, I mean, just to finish, like, after this, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna try, like, different food and different stuff like that. So my invitation is just give it a try, you know? And MACU, like, the reason why MACU impacted me so much about this is because MACU always offered that opportunity for you to just go ahead and try it. So as you're trying the sushi from Japan and all this stuff, just go ahead and try God. It just takes you one action to change your life. It just be like, oh, thank you, God, for a new day.
I got one more video.
My name is Yuvi. I'm from feel like the United States is so big. When you go to different places, there's like people behave in different ways. There's different cultures. But back home, like even though there's different cultures, you still feel like you're in one place. You know, it's not that broad. My favorite meals is fried meat and some salads. So fried meat would be like the equivalent of a grill to you guys, but we add more flavor, you know. So South Africa has 11 official languages. My native language is Xhosa. I'm able to speak Zulu as well, which is pretty similar to Xhosa. There's Afrikaans as well. I understand like basics, nothing much. And then Sotho, I used to be able to understand it, but I don't know now that I've been gone for so long. Yeah, we have Heritage Day, and people dress in their different cultures, like their different cultural wear. I think that's pretty cool. South Africa is home, MACU is home.
Can we just give it up for the students on stage who shared? I mean, wow. Man, Juan was preaching to us this morning. I guess there was a message in chapel. Try the sushi, try Jesus. I love that. No, thank you guys so much for sharing. And thank you. Even if you weren't on stage, I just want you guys to know we see you. We see where you're from. We see the diversity and the beauty of your culture that you bring on campus. And I just know for a lot, yeah. We're going to have celebration of cultures for the rest of the day. In the Student Center, there's going to be samples of food from different cultures. I highly encourage you to take part in that. I believe MACU Visit Day students, stay where you are right after chapel. And I just wanted to say one more thing. Really, just MACU and its diversity reminds me of a mosaic, which is just different shapes, different colors, different sizes, kind of coming together to this one beautiful piece of artwork. And that's what you guys remind me of. But I'm so thankful for you guys, thankful for today. And I'll pray us out, and then we'll go enjoy some good food. Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for the breath in our lungs and the food we're about to enjoy. God, thank you for this community on campus that you've given us. God, I pray you help us to acknowledge each other for the wonderful differences that we bring to the table. I pray that you help us to remember no matter what the other person looks like or is from or speaks like, each person here is made in your image, God, and we thank you for that. Lord, we love you. We thank you. We are grateful for an empty tomb this morning. Let all MACU say amen and amen. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
I'ma speak life to the death of me. Sights on the heavenly. God over money, meaning